Welcome, comrades, to the People's Temple of Woke. Today we will drink the Kool-Aid of equity and inclusion.
Question nothing. Dissent is violence. Diversity is our strength. Except when it comes to opinions. Jonestown called, they want their cult back.
That's rich. Tonight we're taking a sip, not of the Kool-Aid, but of some much-needed truth. Buckle up, we're diving headfirst into the woke cult Hall of Fame. You know, Obama really perfected the modern cult leader starter pack. Jim Jones had a jungle compound and the punch bowl. Obama had Harvard, Hollywood, and a teleprompter that wrote better cult speeches than most preachers. Same scam, better branding. And a whole generation drinking the change Kool-Aid. Obama didn't just drink the Kool-Aid, he franchised it. And now for the monologue. An open letter to the woke Kool-Aid drinkers. Oh, dear disciples of wokeness, gather round the punch bowl. The conference table. Listen up. I've seen some cults in my time, but you lot have taken the Kool-Aid to a whole new level. Jim Jones would be proud if he weren't, dead. First off, let's talk about your isolation tactics. Jim Jones had his jungle. You've got your echo chambers. If someone dares to question the sanctity of your sacred doctrines, out come the digital enforcers. Censoring, blocking, and canceling until dissenters are as isolated as a leper in medieval times. Now, let's address the brainwashing. Education. You've managed to turn critical thinking into a sin. If you're not nodding in agreement with every new pronoun or policy, you're not just wrong, you're evil. Jim Jones at least had the decency to use physical re-education. You've gone digital, forcing re-education through tweets and seminars. And your enforcers, they're like the Jim Jones crew, minus the cyanide, but they're armed with hashtags and HR complaints. They watch, they report, they silence. The only thing missing is the jungle ambiance. But then again, your urban jungles of academia and bureaucracy are just as suffocating. Speaking of Kool-Aid, let's talk about your mass unalive. Not literally, but metaphorically. You've all drunk from the chalice of compliance. When the woke world crumbled, and the jobs started disappearing, you didn't just accept your fate. You doubled down like true believers. The vaccine was your salvation, your proof of loyalty, your modern-day cyanide. But wait, there's a twist. It wasn't just about health. It was about proving you're part of the flock. Bill Gates, your modern-day snake oil salesman, has nothing on Jones for the audacity of selling both the problem and the solution. First a virus, or was it? Then the vaccine. It's like buying a car from a salesman who also owns the only gas station in town. But hey, at least you're saving the world one jab at a time. So here you are, the remnants of a movement, staring down the barrel of unemployment or worse. But instead of waking up, you're looking for another flavor of Kool-Aid. Perhaps in the form of a new social justice cause or another round of equity initiatives. To you, the brainwashed, the compliant, the woke, I offer this advice. Maybe it's time to step away from the punch bowl. The world isn't black and white or even rainbow colored. It's messy, complex, and full of contradictions. And if you find yourself nodding along to every new dogma, maybe, just maybe, you've already taken a sip too many from the Jim Jones playbook. Wake up, smell the coffee, not the Kool-Aid, and maybe, just maybe, start thinking for yourselves again. Before you find yourself in a metaphorical jungle, wondering why you're surrounded by empty cups.
We're not empty, we're full of fun. Yeah, bounce with it.
Wow, look at this place.
Welcome, we are online. Hey there, let's hydrate this party.
Tasty plastic. Yours in metaphors, Juan Coolio on X. P.S. If this letter makes you want to cancel me, remember, I'm just the messenger of truth wrapped in the cloak of comedy.
Welcome, AI Holmes. We love the vest.
Smoke on! If you must, bring your best. I've got my own enforcers. They're called Facts and Logic.
Yeah, facts and logic.
Woo! That's right. Let's get to work.
Hello.
At the wild stuff. And that's the show, ladies and gentlemen.
About time.
Drop a comment below. Have you taken a sip of the Kool-Aid lately? If this letter made you laugh, think, or spill your actual coffee, unsubscribe from the woke cult and hit like and subscribe here instead.
Like and subscribe.
I
It's free now! MAGA is out here building something real while the rest chase rainbows and pronouns.
Yeah! Let's build it! Awesome!
I'm Juan Coolio, purveyor of the meme cannon.
Welcome, Juan Coolio!
Yeah, meme master. The cannon fires. At Wild Times. We'll see you next time. Peace and much love, family.